Hey guys, welcome back to the channel if you're new here. I'm Anna, I'm a little bit spooky, and today we have got a big ass bag of empties. Like, I don't know if I can get this whole bag in the frame. Look at this. This is a huge tote bag full of empties. I think it's probably about 3-ish months since I've actually done an empty. Anyway, it's been about 3 months since I have actually filmed an empties, and girl, we got a lot to talk about in here. So let's just, by the way, before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what other videos you would like to see over here. Okay, let's dive in to a big old Pure Lease bag. Also, thank you, Pure Lease, for these bags. They are lovely. I've got 2 of them now, and I use the poop out of them. They have become such handy little helpers around the house. Okay, so I'm going to organize all this, and we'll go through it by, like, category, because I just feel like that's easier. Okay, let's start with Bath and Body, because they're the biggest things in front of me, and I want to get them out of the way. We all know what I'm going to say first. Dr. Teal's. I went through 3 bags of Epsom salts here. My favorite, which is Common Serenity. It is rose scented and it is absolutely delightful. If you like roses, this is the one for you. If you don't like roses, don't go near it. So I used up 2 of those, and I'm currently going through, almost done with my 3rd of these. I buy one almost like every other time I go get groceries, pretty much. I pick up a bag of Epsom salt. Girl, my body hurts. I'm doing physical therapy right now. A hot Epsom salt bath is a nice way to either start my day or end my day. I found that actually starting my day with the Epsom salt bath has been really nice, as long as I drink coffee while I'm in there so I don't get sleepy, because sometimes I just want to go back to bed after I take a hot bath in the morning. But to me, it loosens all my muscles up and gets me all ready for the day, kind of eases out all that stiffness, and the Epsom salt just kind of helps. And this one is the shea butter and almond oil, also a really nice one. This one's a bit more of a warm scent. I love those scent of like anything with like shea butter and almond oil, and it smells exactly how you picture it to smell. Just a very nice, warm, cozy scent, but not artificial. I only used up 1 foaming bath. Wow. I've been focusing more just on like the Epsom salt itself and not so much on the foaming bath. I don't know why I haven't bought more of these. I have one that's like almost empty in the bathroom right now, but I try to buy one that matches the Epsom salt that I'm using. So I do have the shea butter and almond oil foaming bath. I like this one because it does kind of moisturize your skin. It doesn't dry it out, so it just feels good, and you don't feel dry after you get out. It doesn't feel soapy, you know? You feel kind of hydrated, and that's what I really like about this one. Next, we have a ton of body wash. Apparently, me and my husband just tore through body wash. So first we have Old Spice Dragon Blast. This is a classic. I do love it so much. Oh yeah. I like Dragon Blast. It's a very masculine scent, but there's also a little bit of sweetness to it. But I still like it. I use it on myself. Me and my husband share these in the shower. So yeah, we used up Dragon Blast. We used up a Relax with Lavender from Old Spice. This is one of my absolute favorites. Very unisex scent. It's so nice. And it doesn't have like an overpowering lavender scent. It smells like a really nice perfume or cologne. Like it could be either or. It smells so pretty. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite body washes. I would love to have this in a body spray. It is such a lovely fragrance. And let's see, we used up a Swagger, which this one is actually got a little price tag on it because I bought it from my friend, because she actually sells like stuff like this. She buys them on clearance and coupons and resells stuff. So she hooked me up with all her Swagger bottles. And yeah, Swagger is also a classic. I think this was one of the body washes my husband was using when we first met. That's how long this one's been on the market. We've been together 13 years? 12, 13 years? Yeah, 13 years. And I still associate this with when we first started dating. And so every now and then I pick one up just because I want to smell it again and smell it on him. It's one of those little things. And then my number one favorite here, the Old Spice Gentleman's Blend with coffee and amber. This one's so good. This is my second one I think I've gone through. I have the deodorant as well. Oh, I just want to eat it. It smells so warm, cozy, and like kind of wintry and fall. Oh, it's so nice. Again, I want this in a perfume, in a body spray or something. I love it. And this one is actually dye-free, paraben-free, and kind of more of a cleaner take on their stuff. I think they're kind of doing a little bit of that whole greenwashing a little bit with this, trying to get into that, you know, zero, no bad things in it campaign or marketing. But heck, I love the scent. I don't care. I'm sold. And any of these that I've smelled from the Gentleman's line have smelled great. But this one's just, oh, something about it is so just warm and cozy. It doesn't smell overwhelmingly like coffee, but it has kind of a nutty warmth to it. And the amber is just, again, another warm, cozy scent. It's a very cozy smell. To me, this smells like, it doesn't smell like something you would just pick up from Old Spice. It's very unique and different. And if you like kind of warm scents, they're a little bit going into that gourmand type of thing, go sniff this. Check it out. I think you'll like it. Also, the formula is really, really nice on this. It's very creamy, and it's different than their typical body washes. It's much more of a creamy, rich formula, and it feels really nice on the skin. It's very gentle feeling, so I really do like that a lot. Okay, well, I do have like a personal care item. Toothpaste. I used up a tube of my favorite toothpaste. This is the Stain Eraser from Crest. Taylor Wynn put me onto this one that you can get at the Dollar Tree. That is the only place I can find these. This particular stain eraser is at the Dollar Tree. They work better than any of the others I've tried from Crest. I mean, they're all fine, but this one I particularly found quite effective, and yeah, went through one, so I thought I'd include it here. I usually forget to include these in empties. It's not something I think about talking about, but I really do enjoy this particular one, and Taylor Wynn was right about this. This is a nice toothpaste, and it's $1. And this little tube, even though it's like smaller than the ones you get at Walmart, I can still probably get a couple of uses out of here, honestly. It lasted me so long that I'm like, I'm just ready for a new tube, because I feel like I've had it too long. But these little guys do last you forever, I swear. Toothpaste is like one of those things when you get to like that last part, they just never end. It's like, oh my god, I just want to open a new tube. I hate that last bit because it just feels gross at that point to me. I don't know why. It just grosses me out. Let's move on to some hair care because I also have a ton of hair care to talk about. Let's start with this. This is this is the Cantu Deep Treatment Mask. This is for natural coils, curls, and waves, restores and strengthens. I think this has protein in it. It says it's good for dry, damaged, type 3, type 4 hair, but I think it works great in my hair as well, even though I have like somewhere in the 2s with my hair type. I have a loose wave to my hair. Well, I have very just wavy hair. I got a few curls in here, a few ringlets. Mostly it's just very wavy, beachy type of hair naturally. And yeah, I just needed something to really condition my hair and give it some love after doing a clarifying wash. And this did a fantastic job. This doesn't have any slip in it. So I do recommend going in with your regular conditioner first to detangle, and then going in with this because this has like 0 slip. And I didn't think I would use this whole packet on my head, but my hair really needed it that day. It was the first time I've deep conditioned in probably years as far as just a true deep conditioning mask and not something that's color depositing mask or something else. It's been a very long time since I just did something like this and did a clarifying wash. And I was having trouble with my hair. Like, it wasn't springing up or curling. It was just looking super dirty and stringy and just bad. And a little research online found out my hair is probably A, lacking a little protein, needs some moisture, B, product buildup because I don't use a clarifying shampoo until now. I'm on the clarifying shampoo train. I do that at least twice a month, depending on how my hair feels. I'm prone to get a lot of buildup in my hair. I have very, very, very thin, porous hair. So and my hair is also very fine, low density. My hair can get buildup on it really easily. And so I do need to clarify on a pretty regular basis, but when I do that, I want something super hydrating and super loving to put on my dry, damaged hair, because my hair from the root, from like about here down, it gets real dry, but my root area, oily as shit. So it's a weird thing. Anyways, this did a fantastic job moisturizing my hair. That wash day was beautiful. It's great stuff, and I have already bought. They were on sale at Walgreens. 2 for McDoofer on them, and bought me a couple. And have put my friend Lila onto these and clarifying her hair too. Like, this stuff's great. I also enjoy the Cantu just regular conditioner. It has lovely slip, very hydrating, good stuff. But yeah, that's a really good mask. And these are like $2, $1.50, $2. And Walgreens sometimes has them 2 for $1. So not a bad deal. And since that first time using this, I've only been using like half a packet on my hair because my hair is in much better condition from when I started kind of transitioning into embracing the waves and the curls and all that. My poor hair was not in a good place. It had been tortured, heat styled, and just treated badly. And now I'm being much kinder to it. Part of when you start embracing your natural hair texture, whether it's curly, wavy, whatever, there's a lot of trial and error. Now, I'm not talking about doing strictly like curly curl method or anything like that. I'm talking borrowing tips and tricks from curly curl method, but generally just learning stuff about how to care for my hair type. I think I'm finding the products that are working for me, and techniques is just, trial and error. All that to say, I'm talking too much. 2 products that I did try that didn't quite work out for me, which I'm really sad about, is the Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls and Jelly Soft Curls. Okay, so the Pillow Soft Curls is a curl cream. It has the most beautiful, strong floral fragrance. It's a little bit mama smelling, but my God, I love it. There's something about it's very nostalgic smell to me. It smells like a grandma, and I am here for it. I don't mind a grandma smell. I love it. And this is a very clean brand, and I love that they sell in sample size, so you can try their products out, and it's like $1.50. That's awesome. And my only problem with it is that they don't give me enough for my really fine hair that likes to kind of get stringy. I had a hard time getting it to clump up and get to kind of these juicier waves with this product. My hair just kind of looked like I didn't do anything to it, and I put in extra effort trying to get it to do, like, I scrunched and scrunched and scrunched, diffused, did all the things. And with these 2 products, my hair was just, it wasn't flat and it wasn't limp. It was just my waves are very elongated and just not what I want from my hair. But they were nice, and if that was what I was going for, that's fine. But it looked like I didn't try with my hair at all, and it looked like I just washed it and let it air dry, and I certainly did not. There was lots of diffusing and scrunching involved, and it just did not, no, it didn't go well, which is a shame. I tried them separately. I tried them together. This gel has like 0 hold to it. I had no cast whatsoever from this one. I need a gel with a lot of hold for my hair type, because it likes to just go and go completely flat, because it's just very, very thin. But gosh, I do love the fragrance of these so much. I wanted them to work so bad because they're very accessible. I could get them at Walmart. It smells so good. And yeah, they just didn't do enough for me. If they had this in like a stronghold, I would be all over it. Yeah, if you just have a tighter curl pattern, I think you would like these, and you like something with a bit more of a fragrance to it, these would probably work great for you. Just my hair's just too stubborn for these. It just didn't give me enough. But other than that, they were really nice. I do see these products being very useful for curlier hair types than mine. Like, I would say like the 3s and 4 hair types. And especially if you want that very soft, flowy, more like this look to your hair, then this would be the product for you. But on me, it just made my hair look straight with a little bit of wave to it. It didn't have any frizz though, so it didn't look bad. It looked nice. It just wasn't what I wanted, which is a shame. But other than that, I think they smell so good. If you're sensitive to fragrance though, you're gonna hate this. And if you hate mama scents, floral scents, you're gonna hate it as well. And I do think it kind of made my scalp itch a little bit, like right around my hairline. I just really want them to work for me, dang it. Dang it. And I don't know why I thought that was gonna work for me. I mean, the description doesn't say anything about stronghold. It says soft, pillow-like curls. Duh. Anyway, speaking of some more curly products that absolutely suck to me, this is the Curl Scrunch line from Garnier. I hate the smell. I hate it. It makes me nauseous. I don't usually feel that way about fragrance stuff. But something about the Garnier stuff, I don't like the smell. And I've also had this stuff for a really long time, back when I first tried to do my hair wavy curly, probably 4 years ago. And my hair was real short. Yeah, these have got to go. I just tried them on a whim the other day to see if they would work for me. They did not. My hair felt dry. It felt like straw, and it smelled like Garnier Fructis, which is just not a smell I like at all. And same for the Sky High Volume Mousse. Not a fan. There's a little bit left in these. It's not enough to really save, especially for something that I really don't like and don't think works very well at all. Very drying products, if you ask me. You have the Curl Sculpt Cream Gel, which is like just a lighter kind of creamy gel with a hold 3. It's fine. I don't like it. It's drying. And then of course the gel, which is very drying. And my hair just felt stringy. I had like the flash drying sensation with this, where it starts to just almost feel like it's pilling up off your hair and just feels really weird. It's a weird feeling when you have something that flash dries on your hair. It feels like things are just not getting along. And yeah, this has to go. So does this. And I don't ever want to smell another Garnier Fructis product in my life, because it just lingers and your hair smells like it forever. And same for the mousse. Again, those are almost empty, so I don't feel bad about throwing them out. I really hate throwing away half-used or like product with anything with like a little bit left in it. I hate throwing it away, but those I don't recommend to anybody, and I don't think they're going to really work for anybody. Back in the day, I thought they worked for me, but I had really short hair and not that much of it, so I couldn't really tell what was happening. And just not a fan. Not a fan. Alright, we have an Aveda Botanical Repair Strengthening Overnight Serum. I did actually really like this. This was very nice. Made my hair feel so soft, sleek, like frizz-free, nourished. This was a really nice little product. It was just a sample size. I've always enjoyed Aveda products since I was a kid. The salon that I used to go to when I was like, oh goodness, about the age my mom started bringing me to a salon, like let me get my hair colored and all that. I was probably like 12, 13. The salon I went to always carried Aveda products, and I've had a soft spot for Aveda ever since. But yeah, this was really nice. And you know, if I saw it when going to get my hair styled or somewhere, came across it, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it. It was a really nice product, and I didn't do it overnight like it says. I just put it on before I styled my hair like you do any other hair serum. We're almost done with hair, I promise. Next is the Color Therapy. Look what a mess this bottle is. This is what I use to tone my blonde in my hair to keep it from looking so brassy. This is the Color Depositing hair mask from Madison Reed, and this is in the shade Perla. This is the most effective color depositing mask I've ever used, and it will turn your hair lavender if you leave it on too long. You're only supposed to leave it on, I believe, 5 minutes. I leave it on like 20, but leave it like in the root and areas that I really like. I kind of spot treat what needs toning in my hair, because if I pull it down to this part right here, which is silver, and look how pretty that is, that's where this did that. But these parts will turn purple if I'm not careful. So yeah, went through one of these. Thankfully, Madison Reed came through, and I got another one sent to me from them, and their hair gloss. I'm loving the hair gloss. It's amazing, and this is a fantastic product. I don't think it's quite the most hydrating mask I've ever used, but it's very lightweight, and it does really help tone hair. And they have it in a variety of shades. It's available at Ulta. I think I have a discount code with Madison Reed. If I do, it will be in the description box. I want to say you can get 20% off or 10%. I don't know. They're worth trying. Like, as far as their color depositing products go, yes, great for in between color sessions. And 3 more things for hair. I used up a root touch-up. This is L'Oreal Magic Root Touch-Up, Magic Root Cover-Up in dark brown. I love this. I use it to kind of hide if I've fucked my roots up by letting my bleach get up too high, and my roots will look, I get the hot roots. And this kind of hides it. And also, if I need to touch my roots up here, I just spray a little of this in there. It also gives you really good volume. If you get foundation in your hair, you can spray a little bit of this in there and hide that. It's like a really, really, really pigmented dry shampoo. I love it. I've gone through countless bottles of this. Currently, I'm using the Nice and Easy one. It's really good too. And the Tresemme is also a good one. Okay, I used up a Redken hairspray. This is the Quick Dry 18-hour hairspray. Instant finishing. This is a little drying on the hair. But yeah, it's nice. It's just pretty much a basic hairspray. Something super special about it. The scent's kind of whatever. It didn't really stand out to me. There was nothing about this that I was just like, whoa, this is a great hairspray to pay Redken price for. It's just a hairspray. You can get something just as good at the drugstore, but that being said, if you do prefer Redken, this is a nice one to try out. It does have good hold. Lastly, for hair, Kristen S Dry Finish Working Texture Spray. It's my favorite. Favorite texture spray. Is super lightweight. You can still run your fingers through your hair. It doesn't feel chalky. It doesn't feel like a dry shampoo. It doesn't feel too gritty, but it gives you that little bit of extra hold and tousled look. It enhances that beachy vibe to the hair. I love the fragrance of it. It smells so damn good. And I'm a big flan. My whole existence is flan. I'm a big fan of anything Kristen S, pretty much. I don't think I've tried something from her that I've hated. I enjoy her products so much, and it's a very luxury experience to me. Like, look at this can. This is a beautiful can, right? All her packaging is beautiful. And this is a really, really good texture spray if you're looking for one. It is a little more accessible. You can get Target, Ulta, and Walgreens now. They do cost a little bit on the higher end of the drugstore prices. Like, I think this is around $12 to $15. But one can does last me a long time. And it's just really nice. Oh, we got a little left in there. Like, let me demonstrate. This is what I do with it. And it just makes my hair feel fresh. It doesn't feel dry. And it just gives you a little bit of something in there. Oh, now we're empty. But yeah, it just gives you a little something. Just makes your hair feel, I enjoy it. It gives me a little grip to my hair without it feeling dirty. Okay, that is all for hair. I know. I could talk to you about hair all day right now because I'm fixated on hair at the moment. I get fixations, and to where I have to master something. And right now I have to master styling my hair wavy and without heat styling and all that. So it's a thing, and I'm obsessed with it. I've been watching nothing but curly hair videos lately. Anyways, let's move on to some random stuff here. I got 2 bathroom soaps we've used up. This is Mahogany Teakwood from White Barn collection at, I almost said Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works. This is one of my absolute favorites. It is rich mahogany, black teakwood, and dark oak scent notes. It's just a really nice, good consistency, good viscosity to it, and it smells heavenly. It's a little masculine. Like, I keep these more in my husband's bathroom, but I really enjoy using it for myself. And yeah, I bought, I think, 6 of these when they had a sale. So going through those. And Lila gave me this one because she hit up one of those sales and bought about 110 soaps. So this one is coconut sandalwood, and I usually don't like anything that has coconut in it. But the coconut's very light, and it's more of the sandalwood, and they kind of are complementing each other. And it has that sweet Bath & Body Works kind of signature hint to it. And this is the foaming. Yeah, this was good. This has notes of coconut palm, luxurious sandalwood, and warm musk. So that's why I like it. It's kind of a warm scent, but it's a little bit lighter. I like this one for spring, summer in the bathroom. Okay, let's move on to some skincare. I got some skincare to talk to you about. I've actually used up a few things. I'm proud of myself. I used up a Paula's Choice Niacinamide 20% treatment. You know, I wasn't sure this was doing anything for me, but now that I've used it up, I'm like, oh, I think it was helping me out, making my skin feel good. I don't know. This, I think, broke me out initially when I started using it, but I enjoyed it. It was nice. Will I repurchase it? I don't know. It's kind of expensive, and I'm still not 100% sure it really was doing anything for me or not. I don't know, but I didn't hate it. You know, stacking the deck. More is more, right? I don't know. I used it in the mornings. It says once or twice daily. Apply on your face and neck. Follow with sunscreen. I'm still like not 100% sure what niacinamide is for. As much as I'm like into skincare, I look up so often and read things that tell me what niacinamide does. And girl, it is right out my head. I mix it up with ceramides, but it says to dramatically reduce the look of pores and reinforce elasticity. It was alright. I don't think it like was something that I'm not able to pinpoint down what it did for me necessarily. But no, my skin was looking good while I was using it. But like, what exactly was it? Was it even this? I'm kind of like, I can live without it. Because I can't pinpoint something miraculous it did for me that would justify the price point of it. Because it is not cheap. Paula's Choice isn't like, you know, drugstore or anything. It's a higher end brand. And if I can't justify it by saying, hey, look, it did this for me, it's not worth spending the money on, if you ask me. Now, something that I do swear by and think did amazing things for my skin, and that is the Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Daily Pill. This is just a sample size. I have a full size, and I'm about to repurchase some more. These, oh, game changers for me. This is a alpha beta. The Universal Peel is a 2-step system with AHAs and BHAs, 5 AHAs and BHAs. It helps smooth fine lines, minimize the look of pores, improve the appearance of uneven texture and tone. It truly does. It definitely smooth, like my fine lines look so diminished using this. Like I have like a little 11s. When I start a week into using this, it looked like I got Botox. My forehead looked so smooth. My like congestion in my skin was so improved. The texture is amazing, and I was just floored by how good this worked for me. I have tried years to find something to help with my congested skin. I don't have surface acne. No. I have sneaky, stubborn, deep congestion within the skin. So I have a lot of texture. I have blackheads. I have clogged pores. I have little bumps and stuff that you gotta have extracted. not just surface treat for the most part. It's very hard to clear up. I've fought it my entire life. I've tried Proactive. I've tried Different Gel. Just you name it, I've tried it. Different Gel was probably the second most effective thing I've done, but good God, the adjustment period to that, where you are just peeling like a fucking snake. I don't want to go down that road again. This changed the game for me. This was the most effective skincare products I probably have ever used, and will forever just be like, yes, this has, I believe, salicylic acid in it and a bunch of other stuff that helps really get in there. It's a two-step system. You have the first pad you go into, wipe it over, you let it sit for 2 minutes, and it sinks into your skin, into the pores, and does all the good things. And then after the 2 minutes, you take the second wipe, which is kind of a neutralizer, anti-aging wipe. Go over your face after that, and yeah, then move on with your regular skincare. I use this, I do them every other day now. When I first started using this, I was doing it every day, and now that my skin's kind of got under control, I do it every other day. And it also makes the pack last longer, because these are not cheap. Not cheap, but they do have a sample size you can try, and I think within the sample size you can see if it's going to work for you. I saw results pretty quick within this product, like within the first week. I want to try the extra strength. Like, do I need the extra strength necessarily? No, but I want to try it, so I might get a sample of the extra strength just to see what it does to my skin. But they also have a gentle version, and then this is the universal regular version. I had zero irritation from this. My skin is a little bit tough. Like, I've used a lot of actives in my day, retinols, that sort of thing. Lots of different acids and stuff and actives. My skin's pretty tolerant of stuff, of anything like that. I don't tend to get a lot of dryness. Occasionally I'll get some surface dryness, but I don't get any irritation or anything like that. The only thing that really irritates my skin is coconut oil, to be honest with you. That breaks me out and like burns my skin. It's weird and gives me a allergic reaction. All I'd say, freaking love the Dr. Dennis Gross line. Everything I've tried from him, I'm in love with. And this has to be just one of the biggest star products to me right here. And I cannot wait to get my hands on the sample of the extra strength. I want to see if it like makes me look like I got Botox. Because, I mean, look how smooth my forehead looks. If I frown, you can see my 11s. But you can't just see them. Before, you could see them. And they've gotten so, particularly like right here, I had this one line. They would kind of go, psh. It's so faint now. And I think it was really this. Like my smile lines are less fine liney. Like I've always had these lines here. They were starting to get that like fine line look around them. That is gone. And right here I had a little crease always, and that even was diminished. I'm talking way too much. I'm super sleepy right now, and trying to keep myself awake. So I'm a little rambly. I am gonna hate editing this so much. Okay, next skincare product is the Rock Max Hydration Cream with the retinol correction. This is an advanced anti-wrinkle formula, fragrance-free, 24-hour deep hydration. I thought of this more as a really good hydrator rather than an actual active. To me, the retinol in here is pretty mild. It might be because it's nice and encapsulated within the lotion, but I don't feel like it was like super effective, but it was really, really hydrating. So I liked it for that. In a pinch, I would probably repurchase this, but it's not going to be the first thing I reach for as far as skincare goes. Like I have some creams that and hydrating creams and retinols that I really, really enjoy and would pick over this, but this is a nice product if you're looking for something that is a little more affordable and just a good staple hydrating, something with some anti-aging benefits. The Max Hydration is pretty damn good. Honestly, I would say look to number 7 for some good like anti-aging products. And even though Rock does have some good ones as well. I think Rock does pretty decent skincare. So yeah, but this one was definitely really good for hydrating. It says it's a day cream. I would use this one at night because unless you have really dry skin, and because it has the retinol in it, to me it feels like more of a nighttime product. But you know, not bad. I really enjoy the Rock SPF. I think they make some really nice moisturizers, under eye creams, stuff like that. But they're not like products that I see immediate results from. They do make a really good retinol capsule or ampule that I like quite a bit. I'll mention that. It's like definitely just more of a straight up treatment product that I love. And I think it would pair fine with this because this is so hydrating. But the only reason I'm throwing this out, actually, because I do have still a little bit left in here, it's just expired. I've had it way too long. way too long. Like, it expired in 2020. And it's been shoved in the back of my drawer in the bathroom and not gotten touched since 2020. So yeah, it is one of those products. I actually had decluttered it a long time ago and it fell into a basket and I just found it the other day, so that's why it's just now getting talked about. Anyway, my god, I used up I can't even see the brand anymore, it's rubbed off, but this is just a cleansing face wash, Truffle Therapy Skin something. This was nice. My friend gave me this. I think she got it in a BoxyCharm or something like that. It was a really nice little foaming cleanser, great for morning quick face washes or for like double cleansing. It was a nice second step. Good stuff. I'm not gonna seek it out or anything, and I'm not a fan of foaming face washes too much. I always feel like they're kind of drying. Is that just me? Like, they just have that squeaky feel, and I don't feel like they scrub enough or get my face clean enough. I don't know. There's something about them I like a thick viscosity to my face washes and soaps and hand washes. Anyway, this was fine. And lastly, for skincare, I have my favorite right here, the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. This is the best makeup cleansing balm remover situation that I have ever used, and you get a ton of product. I have cleaned it out. It's kind of expensive. I do think they sell this in a bigger size. It's not even kind of expensive. It's really expensive, but it is such a beautiful formula and so effective, and just it did such a good job. I love it to pieces and would love to have another one because it was very good. Again, Colleen Rothschild's another one of those brands that I've just loved everything I've tried from hair care to the skincare, and now she's coming out with makeup. I'm getting sent some of that. I'm really excited about it. I know I'm getting sent like some eye products, and I'm like, yay, because her stuff's so good. I am in love with her shampoo and conditioner, by the way. But this, it was the best cleansing balm I've ever used. It made Clinique take the day off look like something from the Dollar Tree. Like, just, nah, get out of here. This was amazing. And this lasted me a really long time. This probably lasted me well over 6 months. I'd probably say 7 or 8 months. 7 to 8 months. So, I mean, it's still expensive though. All right, let's talk about some makeup, because I actually have some makeup to talk about today. I've got a lot, because I did a little bit of cleaning out and just seeing what was still good in my collection, which is funny because I was just watching Tati clean out her mascaras and everything because she got the sty. So yeah, I have a ton of mascara that I need to get rid of anyway, and it was just cleaning out, and I have this weird habit or bad habit of just shoving mascaras back in my drawer. And they get shoved in the back where I don't even see them. And I go on to a new one and testing it out and all that. And some of these aren't even expired necessarily. I just don't really care for them that much. And I got better mascaras in my drawer to use that need to get used. So let's start here with the Lashy Doll from Lancome. This is fine. I don't think it's worth Lancome prices. If you get a sample of it, that's cool. I wouldn't say no to it in a free sample. It's a very, to me, what I would call a very natural mascara. Like, it's not giving you like crazy volume or length. It's just kind of a solid mascara. but definitely not worth Lancome prices. You could do better at the drugstore. I used up a Bite Upswing, which I'm so sad is not going to be around anymore. I did buy backups. I've got like 3 backups of this because I love it that much. This is my favorite mascara of all time right here. This is a beautiful one, and I'm still on the hunt for that drugstore equivalent. The closest I think there is Lash Princess, honestly, which such a crazy price difference there, right? But yeah, this is just, oh, love it so much. All right, and we got an e.l.f. Big Mood. This is just kind of meh, whatever. It's better than other e.l.f. mascaras, but it's still not good, not great. It's not like I'm gonna run out and buy it. It's not holy grail status. It's just kind of okay. We have Honest Beauty. This is a double-ended lash primer and mascara situation. I can't remember the claims of this. I remember this being very lengthening and kind of separating on the lashes. It was good. Again, it's not something I'm going to repurchase, but I didn't hate it. Primer on one end and then the mascara on the other. And it dried out kind of quick for one thing, especially the primer. I feel like dried out really fast, but it did give me really good like length, but it gave me also very separated kind of spidery. I don't like those kind of lashes that are very piecey, where it looks like you got 6 lashes. I want fluffy, voluminous, floofy, wispy lashes. So this just wasn't my go-to type of mascara, but it wasn't a bad mascara at all. It just wasn't my style. But if you like a more lengthening, separating, piecey looking lash, this is not a bad one to try, and I think Honest Beauty is pretty accessible. I want to say Target and Walmart carry it. I'm not 100% sure. It's not crazy priced either, and I think it's like a clean brand. I've used a handful of things from Honest Beauty and I've liked them, but haven't been just floored, you know? Okay, another mascara here is the Curl Bounce. I used the majority of this up. It's 3 months now. It's time for it to go. It's okay. It's decent wear time to it. It's not the most long wearing, even though it claims to be. And this is from the Colossal range from Maybelline, by the way. Something about the packaging is just kind of odd to me. I don't know. Looks like a big old Tylenol pill, doesn't it? Even like the texture on it. But I think this is supposed to be like long wear. And, you know, it was fine. It still would kind of bleed a little bit under here during the summer when I would get kind of sweaty and I squinch my eyes up a lot so my lashes touch my cheeks, and, you know, oily skin and sweat. You're gonna get some mascara blobs under here. But it wasn't bad. It did a very okay job. Like, it was just kind of okay, but nothing to write home about. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It was just unremarkable. And then we have the L'Oreal Lash Balm, Voluminous Noir Balm. That's what it's called. This I still have a good bit of. It's not even that old, but I don't like it. I like the way it feels going on the lashes because it's thick and balmy, but it doesn't really give me any length or volume. It just kind of looks a little clumpy. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't look that great. It just feels good to apply. So that's why I kept putting it on, but I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't pick it up. And I don't know why they put this in the voluminous range. There's nothing voluminous about it. It's just kind of an odd product. It being called a balm initially put me off. It's like, why the fuck would you put a balm in a mascara? That sounds awful. And then I thought about, balm is one of those marketing words right now that they're just naming stuff a balm, whether it makes sense or not. Foundations, this, that, it's all balms. And it definitely doesn't make sense for a mascara. But this is supposed to be something like nourishing or something. I don't know. I don't remember the claims. But it's a very thick formula. Like, it's like, I guess, kind of balmy. It's interesting. And it's very black. And it's just, yeah, it's kind of sticky or something. It's not like other mascaras. But it does bleed fairly easy on me. And it just, my lashes look stubby. That's what it was. They looked short, fat, and stubby with this. I used up a Thick It Stick It from NYX. This is the brow mascara. Completely used one of these up and it dried out, so I have repurchased. This is my favorite brow mascara. Yeah, this is empty. But yeah, this is my favorite brow gel, mascara, whatever you want to call it. It does make your brows seem thicker. It gives them not the strongest hold in the world, but a nice hold, decent hold. It's still kind of touchable and like soft feeling. But I love the tint that it gives my brows. It does have the fibers in there. It makes things look a little bit thicker and fuller. I can wear this on its own in my brows and still look like I have a little bit of eyebrow. It's a good product. I love it. And I was surprised I liked it because I hated the glue that they had. But I think they have one that's kind of similar to the brow setter, which I need to try. But I like this. It's a good product. And again, I repurchased. So yeah, I think a lot of people initially were like, whoa, about it. Because when you first buy it, you get a lot comes out onto the wand. So just really clean your wand off when it's new. And as you get into using the product a little bit, it gets where less comes off and it kind of gets a little bit drier, much like a mascara does, where it gets like that sweet spot. This does that. So yeah, just use it with caution at first because you will get globs and apply too much, but just be careful with it to begin with and you'll end up liking it. You can also kind of do a little bit of a soap brow situation with it and press your brows down because it does have that kind of little bit of a waxy hold to it, but it's not too much because I don't always want like soap brow feel, even though I do love soap brows. Oh my god. Okay, almost done. Jeez Louise. I used up this is a Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. This is in the shade Ash Brown. Little nubbin left in there. This is nice if you like one of these more triangular shapes. Brow pencils, this is a good one. The shade is nice. Yeah, nothing bad to say about it. Very, very affordable. It's from Wet n Wild. I prefer their micro pencil in the shade of it to this big boy just because it can be a little waxy to me, but I feel like that about all these thicker ones just about. But this is definitely one of the better ones I've tried. I've got three eye primers. This one just dried up on me. Is the Ulta brand tinted eye primer in satin blush. This is beautiful for like every day if you just wanted something on the eyes and then throw a little something in the crease, because it has a little bit of pinky shimmer to it. It was so pretty, but I came getting more out, but I did use a good bit of it too. I liked it a lot. It worked really well. It didn't crease or anything, and it didn't make my lids look super crepey like a lot of these tinted, like shimmery lash eye primers tend to do. I think there was the Urban Decay one they had. Is it called Sin? They had one of these, and it made my eyelids look like they were 100 years old. And that was like 6 years ago. I was younger then. And it looked bad. But this actually didn't do that. And I think it was a very effective primer. And I liked the color of it. It looked pretty. Like you could use this as kind of a one and done on the eye even. I would pop this on and take a little bronzer through the crease. It was really good for like just every day. I used up a Milani eyeshadow primer. Emily Noel, you'd be so proud. This is like my third one I've gone through. And you know how they just keep on going. I finally emptied this buddy. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for finishing it up. This is still, I think, the best drugstore primer. Emily Noel is on it with this one. This one is so close to the Smashbox one. Very good stuff. It compares to all the high-end ones. It's really good. This is a great primer. Definitely recommend, and we'll probably end up repurchasing it because it's that good. And then we have the NARS eye primer. This was a sample. I didn't care for this. I feel like it was very crepey looking on my eyes and just felt powdery. I don't know. I didn't like the texture of it, and I think it made my lids look dry and crepey. So NARS one, not for me. This is a Bite Beauty lip primer. I don't even think I got halfway through this. Yeah, I did not. Halfway. And I really enjoyed this product, but it was something that I just would forget about constantly. And I mean, it's expired. I've had a long time. Like, yeah, it's well expired. but it keeps being stuck up in my lip liner bucket or cup or somewhere up here, and it's just gray and it just blends in. I would look right over it, so it would hardly ever get used, but it was effective. It was nice. R.I.P. And lastly, last thing for makeup, and that is the number 7 Protect and Perfect All-in-One Advanced Foundation. This is a medium coverage, hydrating, age-defying with SPF 50, suitable for sensitive skin foundation. This is a good foundation. This might be my number 1 of all the skin tints from the drugstore. Still, this is going to be my number 1. This is my OG. This is the first one I tried, and I still think it is the best. It's got the SPF 50 in it. The shade is beautiful. The wear is beautiful. It's a good one. It is really a good one. I can talk to you all day about skin tints and things like this, or these, squeezy tube kind of It Cosmetics type products. I tried them all just about, and I love skin tints, and I love these kinds with the SPF 50s in them. I adore them. Even though my skin is more on the combo side and can be a little more oily, I still find that these wear beautifully and can set down with powder perfectly. And yeah, I love them. And this is no exception. I have enjoyed every single thing I've tried from number 7. Be it skincare, face complexion products, bronzer. They knock it out of the park. They make some damn good products. Like their concealer is phenomenal, or one of their concealers. The foundation I'm wearing today is actually the Restore Renew from number 7. Again, a favorite. It's a beautiful, glowy, light coverage, gorgeous product. And this SPF 50, you see the skin tone, you see how pale I am. I don't go in the sun. And when I do, I'm wearing an SPF 50 at least. I want SPF 100 to just bathe in, okay? And now that I know it's not SPFs I'm allergic to, and it's just the good old hypothyroidism, I am footloose and fancy free with them SPFs. Before, I had like 3. I had a very small handful of SPFs I could use without breaking out hives. And it was typically body foundation or body SPFs that caused that. I rarely got it with face ones. There was a couple of face ones if they were from the drugstore. But high-end ones, they never broke me out. But I would have reactions to the body ones. But now I don't. So I'm like, try all the sunscreen. But yeah, fucking love this. Will repurchase. When I make a dent in the insane amount of skin tints and products like that I have, the It Cosmetic dupes that I got going on in here. Because, I got a lot. Okay, that is all my empties. No, one more thing, sorry. I used up a little pack of Kiss lashes. I might have a discount or affiliate code with Kiss. I'm not 100% sure yet. I think I'm supposed to contact them. They sent me a PR box full of lashes. But I used up the Kiss ones. These are my favorites to just grab. These in a little black dress. I cut them in half and stick them on, and they fit my little shrimp eyes like that. But these are just a very nice kind of a demi-wispy type of lash. Good stuff. Love them. Repurchase very frequently. Okay. And I can get more than one use out of them if I'm careful. Alright, I think that is all the empties. Dear God. We're done. We are done. I will see you again in another few months, couple of months, for another empties, I'm sure. And rapid review, even though this was not very rapid. I talked to you way too long today because I'm in that weird sleep deprived yet hyper mess stage at the moment. But anyway, that is all the empties I got for you today. If there is anything you have questions about, used, whatever, want to talk about down in the comments, go on ahead and we'll have a conversation about it. That is all. That is all for today, girl. I will see y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay spooky. Bye now.